Okay.
All right. Can you hear me, Simone?
Oh, okay, Eli. There you go.
Yeah. Just normal, same
All
like
right.
practice.
All right.
All right. Questions for Seimone Augustus, four-time WNBA champion, Seimone Augustus.
Eli, you gonna say that every time?
Hey,
All
hey,
right. Go ahead,
you
Eli.
deserve it.
Thank
Rashawn Haylock.
Hey, Simone.
How you doing?
Doing all right, four-time champ. Appreciate you taking the time. Who was your vet or vets when you got in the league? And what's maybe something that stuck with you that you're now imparting on, some of the youngsters on this roster?
My vets. I had Tamika Raymond, and Vanessa Hayden. Like, Tamika was more on the financial tip, so I like passed that down as far as like make sure you put the 401k, all that stuff, make sure your check is straight and you're setting yourself up for the future. Vanessa Hayden, on the other hand, was more like you don't have no friends when you step in between the lines. Like, always focus on what you got to do for the team, and keep your head high, because at that time, when I was on, with the Lynx early in my early years, we were like the worst team in the league. And so it was just like being consistent, continuing to work, and knowing that work was going to pay off. So that's kind of what I, tell the younger players now. Just kind of pay attention to details. Like, you could tell they're eager to learn and they want to win, but it's a way that you go about winning. And I think Fish kind of harped on it yesterday. It's like focusing on the details. If you don't know how to come off a pick and roll, shoulder to shoulder, to create a shot for yourself or others, then we just wasted a play. And even defensively, like just being in the right position, knowing that, you can support your teammates, or being, getting in denial position, stuff like that, like breaking the game down into like a simple format, so that then they can understand how to utilize their skill set to be successful on the court.
And by the way, Simone is rocking the black uniform. I think this is the first time the media's seen that today on this station. You've seen the purple and the white, so now see all three versions. We'll go over to Brady Klopper with SB Nation.
Hey, Simone.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great.
When you resigned and we talked with you, you kind of detailed out your daily regimen of what you're doing to keep your body in shape for this season, and how you're dealing with the natural ailments that come along later in a career. I'm wondering, now that you're in deep into training camp, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. I mean, feeling as good as I can at 37 out here playing with these young guns. But obviously, Fish is very smart with the way that he structures practices, and making sure that specifically the vets are taken care of. Like, we're not putting too much pounding on our bodies, weightlifting, keeping the strengthening and maintaining, obviously our endurance, so that we'll be able to go. So it's been good. Like, I feel great. I feel better than I did actually last year in the bubble. So, it's good for me, mentally and physically, to feel whole.
We'll go to Chris Henderson, C. Hendo.
Hey, Simone, hope all is well. Thank you for being a pillar to the game. Man, you're a legend. I know you hear this a lot, but I got to ask you a question about the WNBA marketing. So, you're a sneaker person, obviously you're a sneakerhead, and we've seen you wear some crazy customs, and now players are starting to get exclusive deals with Nike, Under Armour, different brands. Can you talk about that? And then also being on a video game, how does that feel for you? Because I know that's got to be cool.
No, it's cool. The video game is cool, but they still haven't got me right graphically. Like, the fans that play it, send me all the graphics and like, who is this on it? Like, either missing my tattoos, or they have the tattoos is not right, or my hair is not the same. But like, ultimately, the fact that we even have a game, like, I grew up playing like NBA Jam and all those different games is coming up. I still play like NBA 2K and all that. So to know that they're moving toward creating our own game, or making us an extension on the games that we have been playing for years, it means a lot just to see that, and seeing people playing it. Like, a lot of guys hit me up. That's mainly what we talk about when we speak about like the market and the value, like the guys supporting us. And you see a lot of guys that really enjoy playing with the different WNBA teams and players, because a lot of them are like friends or family members of them. So that's pretty cool. And the first part of your question, I missed the first part. Can you repeat it?
Let me get him back here. Chris, can you repeat the first part?
First part.
Yeah, like I said, you're a sneaker head. I know you wear a lot of customs. I've asked you this before in past years, but How do you feel about that players are getting more exclusive deals now?
Oh yeah, that's amazing to see, because when I came into the league, it was really only Nike, not so much Adidas, Under Armour and all the other opportunities that they have now. So to see that, Jordan Brand is picking up a great group of young players and just kind of bringing them along, seeing that Adidas has assembled a great team of athletes as well on the women's side. It only expands our game. It gets people aware of the fact that women do buy sneakers and women can sell sneakers. And we're a big part of the market. So I'm truly excited. And I got an opportunity to get some connects now with Taya being one of the Jordan Brand athletes. So now I could tap into some of those exclusives that I have to wait on the sneaker app like everybody else and take them L's on Saturdays. I could get some exclusive.
I have a couple more here. We'll go to John W. Davis of Winsider.
Hey, Seimone, is there a part of you that wishes that in the beginning of your career, it was, more acceptable to shoot 5-6 threes a game? Because if it was, you probably have a lot more points.
I know that's right. I don't, I kind of love the transition of the game. I don't know if that would have worked for me because I was never really a 3-point shooter like that. And they definitely messed me up when they moved the line back that half an inch or so, like whatever it is now, like that little bit kind of messed me around a little bit. But nah, I'm thankful for the opportunity that I had, like even with not being able to shoot as many threes or how the game is played now, I put up like amazing numbers. But like you said, it would have been crazy to know, like I think about myself or like Amaya, who would, if the amount of threes that we could have got up during that time, like it would have been crazy to see where we would be at as far as like the points, all-time leaders in points and stuff like that.
Two more. We'll go to Ryan Witter with LASparks.com.
Seimone, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. So I just wanted to ask, since you have you're a 4-time WNBA champion and then you're a FIBA world champion and a 3-time gold medalist, how do you think that factors into your ability to maybe push this team towards a championship mindset?
Yeah, I mean, all of our experience, obviously overseas or USA basketball, and obviously playing in the W against the best of the best in the world, it helps. But the knowledge of taking care of your body, enjoying the reward is in the journey type situation. Because I think people automatically like want to talk about championship, and don't know how to get there. We're going to go through a lot. This is a new team that's been assembled. And thus, right now, we're having fun. Training camp is going well. Won our first preseason game, but we're going to run into some obstacles. And how we deal with that is really going to build the foundation of what this team is going to be like when hard times actually hit. And so just being able to be there as a presence to help the younger players understand what we may encounter and how we can get through it to get to that championship mode or mindset, because it's really, the championship is in work ethic, but it's also a mindset. And some people live in the moments and some people like fall away. So I'm glad that I'm able to be here to kind of help them. And I see it every day. I see it as we tap into drills. I see it as we go 5-on-5, 4-on-4, whatever the case may be. You see body language change, and that's when you can quickly address situations to, keep us going in the right direction, as far as like where we want to be at the end of the season.
We'll do one more, but before I do really just want to thank all the media since Seimone's last for coming today. I know it was a long day and really appreciate your coverage of the WNBA, but we'll end with Navier Grimes with LASparks.com.
Hi, Seimone. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So just going off a previous question in regards to marketing with exclusive brand deals and the new WNBA 2K, how important is representation right now for women, not just in sports, but in overall society?
In overall society, I mean, just being able to see a woman in a powerful position, like that's the reason why I'm where I'm at. I got a chance to see Cynthia Cooper and those ladies of the Houston Comets. Like I got to see them doing what I wanted to do one day, and it helped motivate me to get to where I'm at right now. And so think about that in any career path, like to be able to see that representation, like see that woman doing great and powerful things is really going to inspire the next generation of young girls to want to do that. And, like I said before, like women do we do amazing things all the time, and sometimes it goes underappreciated, but we continue to do it. And just to see like that resilience that we display means more than anything, because we're in a time and we're in a time where you see a lot of change for the right reasons, and we're glad to be like the ones that are pushing that needle forward. So